It's like a poodle skirt, but make it Halloween. Hey folks, welcome back and happy Halloween. This year, like many other years, I want to do a costume, but A, I don't have anywhere to wear it to, and B, I would just wear it around my house. So instead of doing like a costume, I think what I actually want to do is more of an outfit. It's something that I think I can wear to work, maybe even with a few modifications afterwards. I can wear it not on Halloween. So the plan for today is that I really want to make a statement skirt. What is a statement skirt, you might ask? It is a skirt that from afar people will go, look! That's my only definition for it. So my plan for my skirt is I'm gonna use this really nice burnt orange tablecloth that I picked up. It looks probably a lot redder on camera, but it's actually this really, really nice burnt orange. I'm going to make a simple circle skirt with it, and then I want to do some embellishments using like thick thread that you would use for weaving. And I think I want to use this to embroider some fun designs on it. However, I have no idea how long this is going to take, and this is actually the day before Halloween, so if I want to wear this to work tomorrow, I really have to get cracking. So without much more ado, let's put together a simple circle skirt, and then we'll talk about kind of the design ideas that I have for it. Also, I think if I'm going to do anything on my workbench, I should probably not have open flames. I always use the Mood circle skirt calculator and then kind of adjust it for the fabric that I have. Very quick, very easy, but because I'm trying to get this done fairly quickly, rather than put like a true waistband on it, I think what I'm gonna do is just grab some black bias tape and do that to the top and to the bottom hem, and hopefully that'll go fairly quickly, and then we'll get to putting the fancy stuff on. That was probably the fastest skirt I have ever put together, and the bias tape makes it go so much quicker. So I'm gonna go inside and I'm going to make and eat dinner, probably put on some PJs, and I'll be back to talk about the actual design that I want to put on this. Eating dinner will give me a little bit of time to figure that out exactly. So anyway, food! Very excited about food. I'm back. So far, as I said, this has been probably the fastest skirt I've ever put together. That's great, because I really only have tonight to do this. Also, while I was kind of wearing it around, I noticed that it is very like poodle skirt-esque. I think what I'm gonna do is take that inspiration for the design, but make it Halloween. Rather than do maybe a big overall design, I'm gonna do one at the bottom, like you would see on a poodle skirt. The big thing I need to figure out though is what I actually want to do. My brain immediately goes to make a bat, but I feel like that's really predictable, I guess. I'm also kind of thinking maybe do a spider. That might be kind of neat. I don't know. I'm gonna look up some pictures and see if I can find something that catches my fancy. I'm actually really excited about this. I wasn't sure I would be, but I am. While I don't really want something super cutesy, no matter what, it's gonna end up being kind of like that. And the more stuff that I look at on here, the more I kind of think, instead of embroidering the whole thing, I can cut it out of black fabric and kind of applique it on. And then maybe just embroider around the edges so it hides the raw edges, because I don't really want to have to turn everything in. I might do that. Kind of what I'm seeing on here that catches my fancy are some spiders. I think a witch is gonna be too complicated, and if I'm gonna wear it to work, then I think it has to be a little like PG. Probably couldn't be anything like the Grim Reaper. Bats would be really dang easy though. I don't want to do a cat, although it might be kind of cute to have a cat with a little broken tail like Oscar. Also, Oscar has not been feeling very well. He came in yesterday, Sunday, flopped down at 5 in the morning and didn't want to eat and didn't want to drink and was not really like himself. So we took him to the emergency vet at 5:30 in the morning, and $600 later, we find out he's got some sort of virus. We're not real sure which one. He is vaccinated against feline leukemia and feline AIDS, but I don't count anything out. However, they gave him some really good antibiotics, they gave him some pain meds, and he just bounced back about 24 hours later. I slept downstairs with him, and at 3:30 in the morning, he decided it was go time. He got up and he ate a bunch of food and used the litter box and purred like a madman. He's doing pretty well now. But we don't get a Christmas this year because he spent all of our money. You know what? I think I'm just gonna do a bat because it's gonna be easy. And maybe I'll do a couple of them. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of resolution for that. It's gonna be bats. For the design, I'm gonna use this scrap black kind of satiny cotton that I have. It's got a little bit of a pinstripe to it, so I don't know if it'll look good or not, but it'll definitely provide interest. And I also have this Heat and Bond Ultra Hold, Ultra Hold. I got it right. The nice thing with this stuff, it says, do not sew. Okay, fam, no problem. I'm just gonna heat and bond the black fabric. I'm going to cut out my designs, and I guess I'm just gonna glue it directly to the skirt. This may turn out a lot easier than I thought it would. Pretty excited. I did not expect this to go well, and I know I'm not done yet, so I don't want to speak totally out of turn. However, if this stuff saves me a little bit of sewing, I'm feeling good. We are bonded. Also, my towel is bonded. Oops. So now I'm gonna pick a couple of designs, draw them on the paper, cut them out, and put them on the skirt. I have a bat, what I feel is a pretty healthy size bat. And then, I don't know why I didn't think about this before, but I'm also going to add a raven. It's kind of my thing at this point. So I'm gonna get these ironed on. I'll probably go over this with an iron first, just to make sure that all the adhesive is where it's supposed to be. Get them ironed on, finishing touches, and then it'll be done. So you will see me in the reveal. Guys, I know I say this a lot, but I think this is one of my favorite things that I've ever made. In total, I think it took me about 2.5 hours. And that was including the time to record and figure out all of the things that I wasn't super sure about, like putting the little decals on. It was so fast, it was so satisfying, and the final product is awesome. At this point, I want one for every single holiday. Do I make one that has turkeys? Maybe a bunch of mistletoe around the bottom for a Christmas one. I don't know, but this may become my new identity. I made this last night and I wore it all day at work today. The fit was great. The length is perfect. I will say there are parts of the bat and the raven that are not fully adhered. I think I just missed the corners or something. So I'm gonna re-iron those sections and I'm going to probably put a couple of stitches in. I may even go over and embroider the edges with some of that yarn that I was thinking about, but I'm not sure. Honestly, we'll see how much energy I have. However, I love it. I can't even fully describe how much joy this skirt brought me today. And it feels so Halloween-y without being costumey. So I'm participating. If you want to try this on your own, I will put a link to Mood Fabrics circle skirt calculator at the bottom, and I'll point out which one that I used. It is so fast. It's so fast and so easy. It was so great. Also, I would like to thank I still haven't decided if it's Ko-fi or if it's coffee. I keep calling it Ko-fi, but it's got a little coffee cup. Should I switch to coffee? But I would like to thank all of my supporters over there. This is you guys, and I thank you so much for that. If you're interested in supporting even just a teeny tiny little bit, there is a link down at the bottom as well. You can be a one-time supporter. You can just drop me a comment over there. I love that too. But I do behind the scenes most of the time, and I do give you guys kind of some sneak peeks of what I'm working on that maybe I don't even record. And you can also sign up for $2 a month to get all that cool stuff as well. Otherwise, if you like what you saw here and you want to see more, give this video a like. That brings warm and fuzzies to my heart. And don't forget to subscribe. I'm just so grateful for everybody that's around that decides that I'm the person you want to watch. It is weird to me. Anyway, until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye. It's so cool.